Alright, so start with number one today. We first have to rewrite the equation into a limit. So we write limit n to the negative or to the infinity, and then we start at upper n, and then go to lower 2, and then we rewrite the equation, and then we can create a table going by tens right here, with n on one side and 2 to the n on the other. And then to figure this out, we put it in our calculator. And so here I have it written out. We put, to get the fn of int, you go math 9, and then you can put 3 divided by 2x to the third plus 4, and then the x variable, and then we start at 2 when we want to go to n, which would be the x variable, and then we can go to the table. And here I have it written out. You see that it comes down to, if you want 3 in a row, to be sure, you want 0.171 would be the answer. So over here we can just write 0.171. And then for the second one, we're going to solve it algebraically. So again, you want to rewrite the equation into limit. So we have the limit of n to infinity, and then it goes from n, or 4 to n, however you want to say it, and then 2 over x to the fourth dx. And then we'll have that equals 2. And then, so we start out 2 over x to the fourth can also be written as 2 times x to the negative fourth. And then, so that makes it easier on our part. And then we want to take the derivative of that, which would then be 2 times x to the negative third over negative 3. Oh, and then we don't want to forget, we still want to go from 4 to n, so we're going to write that over on the side. And then from there, don't forget our limit of n to infinity. We can write it, we can multiply that out. So it's negative 2 over 3 times n to the negative third, which would then, so then if you want to figure out 4, we can then do negative 2 over 3 times 4 to the negative 3, and then we just simply multiply that. We'll do that over here. So negative 2 over 3 times 4 times 3, or times 4 to the negative 3. So we're going to 1 over 4 to the 3, because over here we can see that's negative, so if we want to get rid of the negative sign, we can just flip it the fraction to 1 over 4 thirds. And then that equals 1 over 96, and there's our answer. So then on the last one, we're going to do algebraic manipulation or integration to solve it. So to start out, again, rewrite the equation in limits. You're using limit. So limit of n to infinity, and then we can do this. Rewrite the equation. We're just going to distribute just to make it easier. So we go e to the x plus e to the x, then dx, obviously. And then we can go from there, equals e to the x plus e to the 2x over 2, and then still 0 to infinity, and then equals the limit of n to infinity, and then we go e, put that in parentheses, e to the n plus e to the 2n over 2 minus e to the 0 minus e. So e to the 0 over 2. So basically we just plugged in first the 0 and then to the infinity into the equation, and we can see that basically as e keeps getting bigger, as we keep putting a number into n as it goes to infinity, then it just starts getting bigger, and the numbers start getting bigger and bigger, so then we could say that this just diverges. And that would be our answer.